This is King Bo Christ, and you're now tuned in to the I Say That to Say This show. Hello world, episode 24 for the young 2-4. Now I've been waiting on this episode for a long time. I can't even tell you how long. I had this shit saved. I got my motherfucking brother in here, Tego Trump. What up?
Tego Trump, what's good, bro?
What's happening, baby? It's been a long time coming. I'm glad we finally got to do this. We set up shop in Unc crib in a secret location, somewhere on the 51631. Thank you, sir. Now I know people are like, Tego Trump, fuck that mean? Why you do that? And we were just talking about that right before we started the podcast. I said it, and he was like, "Yo, that shit is crazy." I'm like, "Yo, Trump used to be ill before we knew that the nigga was no good." Or that's bulletproof. I dropped my iPhone, and you know how Android niggas start looking with the funny face when they see an iPhone go down.
Just making sure your shit don't crack open.
I got the 6S with the screen crack, and I still hit you back right away. But Trump used to be ill. He used to I never really listened to his words, but I used to see him with the rappers, and then they always was dropping his name in bars. And now we see him.
It was just some money shit.
No, that's exactly what it was. That's why you can't always trust niggas with money. You can't always look at a dollar sign and think somebody's cool or they have your best interest at heart. Because these people are funny. As far as Trump, I don't know. I didn't want this podcast to go down that road so early.
Trump can suck a dick.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. He showed his true colors. And anybody, I see my Facebook friends and shit that I thought I was cool with. And I say, I thought I was cool with them because they still stand behind this shit and they support him. And you really look at them funny. Like, damn, I thought we was cool. Like, this is what you really thinking in the privacy of your own home? You can't trust them. But anywho, how do you feel? Like, you said you regret that shit?
Now, I regret making
at the time it was, I got it. At the time, nobody thought anything of it.
For y'all who don't know what you mean by Tego Trump, I made that my Twitter ad name, like 2010, 2011. Twitter was shaking. That's when Twitter was popping.
Those were the good old days.
Twitter after
Make
dark.
Twitter great again.
That's when you could get you go to Twitter jail.
Yeah, wow, true.
That's a fact.
When you couldn't go on the threads. There was no such thing as a thread. You just had to run with it.
That was high school Tego. I was trying act like I was getting some money. You feel me?
Nah, that's how it goes. That's
Trump money. So Tego Trump. That was a Twitter name. But you know what's crazy about that?
What?
My name Tego. You feel me? And it's like that's not a traditional name. It's like what the fuck is a Tego? So when I tried to just make my Twitter name Tego, they was like, you can't do that. Like, it's profanity. You feel me?
Wow.
I had to email niggas, like, yo, send a picture of my ID, like, yo, my real name is Tego. Like, that's literally my middle name. And they gave me my shit. Same thing for Instagram.
Wow. What does it mean? Does it mean some shit in another language? I never heard it before.
Nah, crazy shit is, it's just, you know, our pops, Bo. So they wanted to name me Tego. They was going to spell it T-A-G-O. On some retarded shit. I think that's retarded, but you know our pop like your shit, B-O-E, Bo. Right. So they named me Tay, G-O-E, Go, T-A-E-G-O-E, Tego.
Got you.
Facts.
That's crazy. That's ill that you be the only one with that shit if the social networks is like, yo,
if I search my name in any search box, it's just me.
Wow.
Tego.
And make sure you go, let's get this off on the front end. Go follow this man on Twitter and Instagram.
Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, it's Tego.
I forget about Snapchat.
G-O-E. Facts. I'm on there. Lit. Especially the beautiful queens.
Hey now. So you an eligible bachelor.
That's a fact. Single man.
Single man.
Single faithful black man.
Yo, like, how is it to be single in today's world? Like, I feel like
it's overrated.
Like, is it?
Definitely overrated.
I never heard anyone say it was overrated before.
Definitely overrated. I would say it's overrated because just fucking bitches that shit get whacked. Like it get whacked.
I agree.
Especially when you got like me or my friends. Man, fuck that. I ain't putting niggas on blast. All my friends, for the most part, got girlfriends. You feel me?
So was you about to snitch? A little bit. It sounded like he was about to snitch.
No, that's not snitching. That's not snitching. Feel me? I got married friends. You feel me? So
I dig it.
It's not snitching. But I look outside looking in. I got friends who married. It's like, damn. I got a shorty holding them down. I gotta hold myself down out here. That shit get corny sometimes.
True. See, like we were just talking about in the early stages of Twitter. I mean, I had a girlfriend, but I was a cheater back then. So I was just trying to slay everything on my timeline. Like, what's up? What's up with it? but like, I think that shit really, like, it was cool at first to be exposed to the world when Twitter was first coming in 2010, 2011. I think Twitter's actually been around since like 06, but we got on at the same time.
Yeah.
So, it used to be cool, but then that shit gets outdated. Like, I don't want to say outdated. I can't speak for everybody, but personally, that shit got whack. Like, not to mention, it's fucking expensive trying to have more than one girl. I mean, if you do it the right way. If you're just a weirdo and you're just trying to stick your dick in everything, like, your life is probably pretty easy. But if you're trying to be like a boyfriend to 2 women, 3 women, yo, let me tell you, that shit is hard. It's a
task.
I'm telling you, it's a real. Think about how annoying tweeting every day is. Now think about waking up and texting 4 women good morning. Like, you could do it, but then when you my follow through is crazy. But that's why this is going into some other shit. But that's why I was such a bad cheater. Well, a good cheater for me, because I think somebody had a song about it. Like, I gotta take women to the boyfriend phase. Like, I don't just fuck women. I mean, not anymore. I'm a married man. I'm talking early Twitter. My wife, no, but I just had to clarify that for the ones that be trying to catch me slipping. So, like, I'm not into just fucking women and just moving on. Like, nah. I think every woman deserves to be loved. And I'll be trying to be like Jesus and spread and give it to every woman. But now that I'm a married, faithful man,
faithful black man,
giving it to one woman is a lot easier. Like, it's more my speed. Now it's like, shit, you want to go? We could do whatever you want, you know. And you can make one woman happy that way. I don't know if I could be single because I can't cook, and ordering food is expensive. But
can't cook?
No.
Word? That's crazy.
Can't cook.
Word?
Y'all cook?
Nigga, I know how to cook, nigga.
Cook.
I know you make good pasta.
Nigga, pasta might be the best. That's my favorite food, pasta.
No, but that don't mean you could. If you got how many like if you had a menu, would your menu be stacked, or can you just?
My shit gonna be stacked.
Your shit would be stacked?
Yeah. Nigga, I was cooking.
I'd be like Ralph's Italian
chicken
ices,
on
my
Snapchat
nigga. Like, I got.
Facts.
Yeah, no. See, that's where it gets tricky.
Can't cook fried chicken.
Yo, listen. That's why I say it. That's why I like to clarify. I can make meat. Pause. Like, I could fry. That's crazy. I could fry chicken.
You good then? You good.
No, we're not. I don't have no sides for you.
You know how to fry some chicken.
Yeah, and I'm good on the grill. But I feel like that doesn't count. Like, I feel like you gotta have something in your repertoire. For you to say you could cook,
you gotta make some macaroni and cheese.
You gotta have sides, and you gotta have. If I spend a week at your house, I don't want to have the same thing twice.
Oh, okay.
So that's why, and that's where I was just going with it, with women. Like, that's why I was always a cheater, because I never found a woman that could do everything until I met my wife. Like, with her, if it's 30 days, we'll have 30 different meals if we want. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's like, yo, I don't even have to go nowhere else. Because you got more than pasta. We can. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I became a vegan for a month. That shit, you gotta have, I don't mean the money part, like, you gotta have really a lot of game in your repertoire to go vegan. Like,
I can't do that shit. I'm too.
bro,
scared
that
to
shit
go
was
vegan.
weird to have every kind of
What?
vegetable you can name. I was using this shit. Meatless meat. It was crazy. So,
You did it for 30 days.
like 30. I did it from August 1st until. Oh no, I'm lying. I did it for 26 days because I went to Wingstop when I was in Cali because I had to try it, and that's what fucked my shit up. And Wingstop was trash. Sorry, Ross, but
I still never had it.
that shit was trash. Like the lemon pepper shit. And I'm a picky eater,
Niggas
so
amped it.
I think niggas amped it, bro. That shit was not really. I don't know. It wasn't all it was cracked up to be on in the music. And my wife said that shit to me. She was like, I was like, yo, I hit her, cause I can't really maneuver about my. I really need a woman, like in my life. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. And this is my real brother, ladies and gentlemen, like my blood brother. We're gonna get into that, but this is why we can have this talk, and I give you guys the real deal, holy feel. I really need a woman in my life. Like I'm not, and we have gender roles. So like I don't want to have to worry about food. I worry about enough shit in my day that when I come home, I want to be straight already. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to come home and you be like, yo, what you want to eat? What you want to eat? I don't know what you want. Well, you want tacos? And your girl be like, tacos. I don't know. We had tacos 2 weeks ago. Now all of a sudden you know what you. All right, tell me what you don't want. I don't know anything you want. Like, no, absolutely not.
Gotta be made.
Now they gotta be made, but my wife knows what I like. Like I'll be like, I don't know, like, yo, what you want to eat? I'm feeling like pasta. When I say that, she knows. All right, you want lasagna? You know what I'm saying? Like it needs to be like set out for me. Like you know how when you didn't have, I almost equate it to like when your mom's it'd be, you know, just dinner is what it is.
Yeah, you gonna eat whatever.
You gonna eat whatever's ready. So I like it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, I know we gonna eat. My only, you know, she knows what I want for breakfast. She knows what I want for lunch. If I be like, damn, I'm hungry at 4 o'clock, she'd be like, all right, you want a sandwich? Because we're going to eat soon. And that's what I need. So as far as being single, like, that should be a lot of work. After a hard day's work, you fuck 3 different chicks and come home and still be hungry. That's not a life. That's not a life for me. That's not a life for me. You know what I'm saying?
That's a gym.
No, that's real shit.
Tweet that. You gotta tweet that.
Well, I don't even know what my phone is. Like, this is
that's some shit right there.
But I'm being serious.
I'm one of them niggas.
That's crazy. But that's why it's crazy.
Nothing to eat.
Nothing to eat.
Mom cook. Come
home, be fucking hungry. Your dick wet all day. Come home, be starving. That is, and that's when I knew like, nah, this life ain't for me, my nigga. Because I need. That's why I say it. And most people be like, oh no, I'll be fine by myself. Not me, bro. Damn. I tell you that right now. And that's the other thing with why I was such a cheater for so long, is like, yo, I don't want to have live-in pussy and have to order Chinese food all the time. Because this is just crazy. Like, what? We laying up next to each other hungry as hell.
High too, like.
High as hell. Hungry. She don't even know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
It was crazy. I just had to let her joint go because she was on that type of shit. I don't know how to cook. Alright.
What are you good for? I could jerk off alone and order Domino's.
I don't know how to cook.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. So when you with chicks like that and they think because they could do strange things and all types of kinky shit, and listen, that's great. And during that like honeymoon phase when you just meet and you laying there sweating and shit, like, and you just think that's just euphoria. No, but she actually don't know what to do. But then when your shit get regular and you're like, all right, baby, you hungry? And she like, yeah, looking at you like, what we gonna do? Absolutely not. You're disqualified. Like, you no, absolutely no, real shit though. Like, I can't do this.
Fact.
And I always say to my wife, like I joke with her, our first date was to the liquor store. Like when I first met her, it's a long story. I think I've explained it on the podcast. But I met her through, I DM'd her a video on Instagram, like, yo, listen. She commented on one of my pictures. It's still there, too. She said, I love your accent. And I was like, I DM'd her, like, how much do you love my accent? And she's like, yo, whatever, we exchange, whatever. And she was like, but I'm in Florida, too bad. I'm like, what? That's a flight. I've driven further.
Real nigga.
2-hour flight? Like, what the fuck's the difference? Not fact. So when I got there, that's when I knew she was the one that wants some real shit. I mean, obviously we talked, but I was like, yo, I'll fly down right now. What did you mean? Like, so I don't know when we, like with the time period. I said it. I think it was like a month. But I mean, like a month of us talking back and forth before it was like, yo, that's too bad. You know, 'cause I was in like 2 full-time relationships this time. Like, with it sounds crazy, but with my son was on the way, and so but that's why I was like, I don't know, like I know that at the same time I say I was cheated. Like I tell women up front, like, yo, I got baggage. But anyway. So long story short, we just exchanged, and then when shit got serious, like, yo, what's up? Like, what are we doing? She's like, oh, too bad. I flew down. I got to the airport. We talked. We're driving. She like, do you want to stop at the liquor store? I was like, yo, I think I love her. I was like, yo, how'd you know? That's crazy. Like, wow. But she just knows from me talking to her. So then we got back to her house, and she just starts chefing. I'm like, what you making? She's like, lasagna. I'm like, that's my favorite. Like, this is going great. Like, but it wasn't. But you know why it was crazy to me? Because it wasn't like. It was just natural. You know, she owns a house there, so we went back to when we went back to our house. It was like it felt like going home. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like we went to fucking IHOP. Then we didn't go to Amy Ruth's. We didn't go bowling. Like I felt like we just hit the ground rolling, and I'm like, yo, listen, this shit is. But it was just that chemistry of like food. One thing, obviously, my whole purpose for getting rich is just to be able to eat what I want when I want. But that's another story. But it was just like that life, like so I don't have those weird moments of like I just look at her and she's like, oh, you all right? You want me to? And I'm like, yo, see, that's how it's supposed to be. Like we really have gender roles, and she knows. Like she'll tell you because when it fucking snows, I don't look at her to go shovel, and I be seeing the same.
But you know what's ill about that? Like. Some people will sit and wait for somebody to say something, but
initiative.
If you're a human, you know a male. I mean, it's snowing outside. No, I'm gonna go shovel.
I got this.
That shouldn't have to be that conversation.
Nah, I don't know, bro, because I be seeing the strong, independent woman shoveling they Maximas out. I don't know, like
that's just like a conversation, but that's morals.
I agree.
I feel like relationships should be made off of morals. That's just morals. As a man, you know it's snowing outside.
I would never have my wife in 2 fucking snorkels and a ski mask on trying to dig out a Honda. That's crazy. Come on. Okay. So that's why I say it's like that piece to the puzzle. Like that's when I knew like, oh no, one woman will do the job. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Just weird shit. Like if it's a leak, we know who gotta patch the shit. She would. Don't get me wrong. And that's also why I say why I'm willing to do those things, because it's not all just one side. Like she knows anything. She don't have to think twice about shit on my part. So when she talks to her friends, it's the opposite. Like yo, he's just like, I don't know. Like she hit me like yo, I don't know. This shit getting tricky. Boom, new car. That is like. That be the shit that separate it to be. It makes it all worth it. So when because I'm really a lot of fucking baggage to be honest. Like, I don't want to have to go down that road because that's another podcast. But I really am like I'm a package. Trust me. Like I'm a lot to deal with. So I'm like, yo, if she puts up with my shit, you got to do the same. So just at the same token, when you got a woman that's willing to do anything for you, and you promise her the world, you got to deliver. Like that's the other side of it. Like it's all good being catered to, but you definitely gotta come through on your part. I mean, not saying you, if you got my blood in you, so I'm sure you do what you do.
Feel me? Nah, I feel you though.
But I wasn't always. Hold on, Pat. Can I have that? Can we crack this? What's up with this? This shit is pardon me to the podcast listeners. I came in here, and the official uncle of the podcast had some white Henny, and I was like, God damn, you got good friends. How'd you get that in? But, so I don't want to drink all this white Henny, but, hey, listen, shit gonna get drunk up.
White Henny talk.
But, at the same time, like I was saying, you gotta. It's a two-way street, and I didn't always know that. I didn't always like. Not. You know what? I won't say I didn't always know. I didn't really give a fuck. to be honest with you, and I don't think about my exes. Like I don't. As far as I'm concerned, like if I use the condom, we didn't even have sex. Like I don't even. Was you even really my girl at that point? Like, but I often think like
I'm gonna give you some heat, right?
Nah, go ahead.
Nah, when you done.
No, I was just gonna say like I often think like shit probably things could have worked out. Maybe if I wanted to, but then I feel like things happen for a reason. Maybe like I felt like I wasn't getting the same energy, so I gotta get the energy before I give it, and I know that's not always right. It's sometimes counterproductive, but like it's just a learning process. So don't think, you know what I'm saying. Go ahead, because I'm gonna ramble on for a while.
On some real nigga shit, like I'm talking about real life, not little 16, 15. I never had a girlfriend in my life, like a girlfriend on some
Word.
On some grown man, like you feel me?
Really?
Real nigga shit.
That is crazy.
It's a fact. Ever. I'm talking about girlfriend.
Do you think is it you or is it them? Like
Nah, it's definitely me.
is it the same shit? What's good?
Chill.
Good podcast listeners. We got the motherfucking worst Madden player in American history.
Oh,
Goddamn Alex. Hunt for Red.
yeah, man.
Welcome to the podcast.
Ooh, he said Hunt for Red. Haven't heard that name in a minute.
But we recording live.
Oh, hello, live
The
people.
whole world, because I'm international.
International bow.
But what would you say? So you saying is you think it's you?
Yeah, it's definitely me.
Like is it that you're not getting the same energy?
It's not. It's just the generation we live in is just different. It's a different generation. And I'm the type of person I learn from other people. Like I don't, like I have my own experiences while I learn from a mistake, but most of my life is learning from other people's mistakes.
Wow.
A lot of people don't live like that.
That's 100%.
From what I've noticed.
I always say I don't
learn
like
from-
to learn the hard way.
Yeah, I learn from other people's mistakes, like straight up.
That's crazy.
And I would say from up until I got to college, I've never seen a relationship work like on some genuine shit
Really?
with anybody
That's crazy.
that I've had a personal relationship with.
Never.
Up until you got married, you feel me?
Wow.
And
Yo, you
my
know what's
man-
crazy
my
when you
first
said that to
roommate
me?
in
You said that to
college-
me before, but I didn't realize.
Real talk. My
Wow.
first roommate in college, he honorable, you feel me? But
Yeah.
up until then, I've never seen nobody on no real thorough shit with it. You feel me?
Definitely real.
Excuse me, this ain't Notorius podcast, okay? You guys want to keep it the fuck down?
Yo,
Drink then.
that's a fact.
All right, make a buy a Bing Bong, grab some Tiger Bone. But that's crazy.
Real talk.
You think? See, you know what's crazy about that? We have the same father. We lived separate lives, basically, like for the most part. But I feel like the more I talk to you, the more I realize like we had like a parallel situation. Obviously, I'm a little older than you. How old are you? 20? Can you say it on the record? You be lying about the age on your Wikipedia?
24 years,
Like-
24 years old, baby.
So I'm 29, so I got 5 years, that's not too much. So that's why I'd be this. When he says things sometimes to me, I'm like, oh shit, that's crazy. Like the young nigga sees that too, huh? But I was the same way in a sense where that's why I was the way I was. Like that's why I say I'm a package. Like I'm a lot because like I'm not gonna give that energy until I get it. Of like we gonna really make this shit work.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And the one time I did, I got double crossed. The bitch was no good. And I said to myself, I'll never, and I don't call women bitches unless, because men is bitches too.
That's a fact.
So a bitch is a bitch. But that's why I say the bitch double crossed me because she caught me slipping. So I was like, yo, you know what? Never again.
I had to shoot that.
And but with my wife, that's why, she knows this, but that's why I was fucked up, because I was playing defense off the rip. Like,
Still playing defense.
That's what I play defense. Like, yo, you're gonna fuck this up at some point, but we'll go along with this. But you know what I'm saying? So with her, and that's what made me like. That's why our love was weird, because it was like I was playing defense, and it made me feel like, look at yourself. Now it might be you, like I really had a moment like, yo, it might be me. Like, damn, you know, she really didn't do anything wrong. Like, and I'm not, when I say I'm a package, I'm not irrational. Like, if you know me, you know I'm crazy, but I'm not like, it's a method to my madness. So I really had a moment to myself where I was like, damn, like, you know, maybe you should lighten up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck the wall. Like, I had a whole island. Like, you know, people got a wall up, and because I'm very sensitive. But that's why I am the way I am, because I'm like, yo, like, if you fucking, I don't know, like, if you double cross me.
Nobody get too close.
That shit crazy.
Because I'm sensitive, though. It's not because I'm like, and I'm not sensitive. I'm not gonna go cry because some girl broke my heart. But I mean, like, yo, it'll fucking hurt me bad, and it'll do, like, real damage forever if you double cross me. So that's why I looked at it that way.
I'm the same exact way.
Yeah, so but
Same exact.
but that's why I say I look back sometimes and I'm like, damn, maybe it was me. And then I can pinpoint 5-6 things that made me feel the way I feel. Like, and maybe that was my lack of communication on me and her part, but I felt like, you know, like, I don't know. Like, and I'm gonna tell you some crazy shit with this chick. I was getting she cracked her phone or some shit, I forget. I'm pretty sure it was her iPhone. She cracked her iPhone. I'm like, yeah, I'll get it fixed for you. Like, I got you. I took it. I'm getting the shit fixed. Like, I'm standing over the dude, and a dude texts her, like, bing. I'm like, this was the first, I think that was, like, the first incident ever. Like, this is the chick that double crossed me. Like, I was like, huh? Like, and I don't go through women's phone. Like, if I feel like I gotta go through your phone, we already lost, and I might as well not even go. I'm not even gonna go down this road with you because we lost. If you make me feel like I need to go through your mobile device, it's already, I already know. I'm just looking for it at that point. So I already know. So I never went through her phone. I thought on my end, open communication. I leave my phone face up, all trust. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, I left my bag in your car. Like, I looked at that shit, like, and the dude that was fixing the phone looked at me like, nigga. I guess, and I forget how I was like, yo, it's my girl's phone. Like, so he knew, but I didn't, like, say anything. And the nigga was like, he's looking at me like, what? So I guess it was just written all over my face. I felt like, nigga, I don't know how getting shot feels, but it was basically, I felt like I got shot. Like, like, you know when that shit in Grand Theft Auto be like, you know what I'm saying in GTA be like wasted. Like, nigga, I was distraught. You hear me? Yeah. I looked at that shit like, oh my God, I thought we was good. Like, let him finish getting the phone fixed, because I'm like, what I'm gonna do? Like, no, take this shit back. Like, I'm still a man of my word. Like, you know what, you bitch? I said, hell, yeah, open it. What up? You live on the podcast. I was just telling a story about my baby moms, but I wasn't gonna say it was her, but now I say it's her.
You sure you want to say it?
Oh, the story's already, like, I'm already at the end of it at this point. So no, this is real shit. So I'm like, wait, nigga, huh? Get the shit. I go back. She like, hey. I'm like, don't do that. I was like, here you go. You got a text message. She's like, you went through my phone? I was like, wait, what? I was like, I didn't go through anything. She's like, you go. That's what we go. And I was like, wow, you sound like me.
Yo, chill.
I'm like, oh, you're trying to flip it up. I was like, oh, okay. So this is why I don't trust bitches. And I was like, see, I thought it was me. And she was the first one. And I wasn't going to tell this story, but since we were already in it, that was the first woman that I was like, you know what, Bo, you be on some bullshit. Like, I met her cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like, So I was like, you be on some bullshit. And you really, like, I have moments with myself for real. Like, that's why podcasting is easy, because I could just talk to myself for hours. I know it's crazy, but if I can admit it, it's not that bad, right?
That's a fact.
So I was like, you be on some bullshit, Bo. Like, you don't give women chances. You know, and I'm like, but it was something about her energy. Like, it was something, but that's why I say, if I feel like I gotta go through your phone, I know. But the shit didn't surprise me, but that's why it fucked me up. Because I was like, oh, see, I thought I was bugging and fighting a demon in my, like, it's your energy. Like, yeah, okay. So it's not, but it, like, proved me wrong. It proved me right in the wrong way. You know what I mean? Like, I was wrong with what I felt, but that made me feel like I was right. So after that, like, I was like, nope, never again. Like, and I just happened to meet, that's why I say when I met my now wife, like, I was telling her, like, yo, I'm in, like, not a jam, but I'm like, this is a whirlwind you want to jump in. This is playing double dutch. So it was also, like, I was being honest with her, because I was like, yo, like, I'm really at a place in my life where I want to try, and I don't, women know with me, I tell them up front, like, I don't want to be your friend. I'm not good at being friends with women. I want to have sex with you. Like, like at some point, let me tell you, that's why I say this podcast, because I got to tell a whole story to make shit make sense. Like, at some point with a friendship with a woman, like, I'm like, yo, in order for us to really be cool how you think we're cool, like, I gotta fuck. Like, if I don't know what sex is like with you, like, I gotta know if you be bugging or not, because that's like the last little piece of the puzzle. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, a woman could tell you anything, everything. She'll tell you about her man, she'll confess every sin. She'll tell you whatever. But, and you can take it for what it is, because everybody has a girl that just tells shit. But, I don't know how all men feel, maybe it's just me, but, like, at some point, you're like, yeah, but if we don't have sex, like, this shit don't really... Because you could be no good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could be a no good girl, and this is just the other end of it. After we have sex, I know the real you. Like, right after you come with a girl, you come to your senses. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you really know her. Like, then you're like, oh, you be laid up in the bed. I got to look at you. I got living pussy, and I got to order Chinese food. You're no good. So that's why I was saying all that to say, I really got to know a woman before, like, anything. You know what I'm saying? But it goes back to me being sent, like, I gotta know who I'm telling my secrets to on all phases. I gotta know that if we fuck and shit ain't going your way how you think it's gonna go, you still will hold it down. And then I can love you. Cause I'm not perfect. But I can't have somebody else that's not perfect, cause then we're fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a man, I believe every person, and I say men and women, I know people got their own shit, but I'm just speaking, I can't speak for them because that's not me. So I just speak for, but I feel like every man has to have a woman that loves him the same, that, like, puzzle piece. So I'm not perfect. I'm not saying my wife is perfect, but she's perfect for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you can't hold it down in the places that I lack, we're fucked up. We're never gonna work. And some women will be like, oh, well, that's just, you know, that's crazy. Like, if I'm a cheater, you can't be a fucking cheater. Mm-hmm. Who we learning from? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going back to my baby mom story. I'm like, my nigga, what are we arguing about? Like, I was like, why do I have to prove to you that I'm not lying to you about going through your shit because you got... I'm like, who was running game on who here? I was really... You know, like, oh, so I'm bugging, you know, and then the crazy shit after that, I explained it to her, like, listen, you can't, because I'm trying to think, I'm trying to get the exact time period right. If I'm going to slander it, it's got to be, if I'm going to confess my sins, they can't be alternative facts. So that was she wasn't pregnant yet. That was the very beginning. And I overlooked that, like, well, I mean, I didn't know she was pregnant then. Pardon me. So I was really like, my nigga, this is crazy. Like, and she like, we're like, even if he just text me, we're just friends. I'm like, no, my nigga.
Oh, what?
I'm like, listen, let me tell you. if you have to have a male friend, this game is void. I'm not saying I know anything. I know everything. But if I can't come to you for the answers and you can't come to me for the answers, because I know myself. Like, that's why I say I know that I cannot be friends with a woman. I'm gonna wanna fuck. But I got morals. Some niggas are friends with women because they wanna fuck and they don't have morals. So if I'm home and I'm bugging, that's why I say I'm a package. If I'm getting irrational and you like, you know what? And I'm like, you know what? Fuck this, I'm out of here. And I storm off. And you text him like, would you believe he? And he's like, damn, that's crazy. If a woman does it, that's fine. Because, you know, women gonna do what they do. If another man is slandering me, she's going to him for I don't know why. That's why it's just not okay with me. I don't know why, but whatever he's gonna say is obviously not. She'll come back with like, yeah, you're like, if he was like, that's crazy. I would never do that. Or I don't even know if he said, even if he said, or it would be worse if he was like, yo, sometimes men just get irrational. And she was like, yeah, true. And she had to go to him to understand that, and she couldn't come to me and be like, why'd you just storm out? And I'm like, baby, sometimes I get crazy. You know that. And she like, oh yeah, true. If you gotta go to another man for the answers, we're fucked up. Yeah. Like, and I know it's a bunch of men here, so that, and I had a listener say that to me, like, yo, you just be around men talking about women. But like, I invite all women up to the podcast. Like, you know, I have women on, but like, if I'm wrong, just stop me. I feel like that shit is real. So, like, for us to go to that, and don't get me wrong, there's women that I talk to who I'm not like, I'm not. I say like, I'm not attracted to them. Like, we're cool. We're not best. Like, you know, we're
associates.
Not associates, because we're cool. But I mean, like, we're friends. But when I say friends, I mean like the you're in your circle. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, I want to clarify that also. Like, don't think you gotta fuck every coworker. Like, that's just weird. Like, that's what makes niggas with no morals. That's where my line in the sand is. Like, oh, see, you're no good. Like, that's what differentiates us. Anyway, I was saying all that to say, I'm a motherfucking package. And for you say you never had a girlfriend, don't feel like you wrong or that's crazy.
I got somebody.
Or nah, you good. Don't feel like it's a bad thing, because it would be cool. See, in this day and age.
You on already?
All right. See, now you niggas is getting crazy. In this day and age, you're not gonna. It used to be you find a woman that's a virgin. Or a man that's a virgin, and you have that together. So you like a millennial virgin. I know that sounds crazy, but like, you fucked before, but if you've never committed to someone, that's big. If you ask me, like, I feel like that's a good thing. Like, I feel like women should be like, hold on. Now, why would you want to meet a woman with kids? You're like, hold on. Like, I don't know. You got a strike against you, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's like, you and someone already didn't work out. And I'm not saying it's not, my wife accepts me with a son, not from her. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just life. So it's not slander. I'm just saying, like, you are someone to be like, you don't finding somebody without kids is like, really? You don't have kids? Like, get the fuck out of here. All right, pretty good. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so you can tell people like, yo, this will be my first time doing this with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't meet a girl who's damaged. She will fuck you up forever. Like, because then as soon as your first girlfriend, if you say relationships, if you really think relationships don't work in your heart, and your first girlfriend breaks your heart at like 30, come on, my nigga. That ruins people's life. You only get one shot at this shit.
That's a fact.
There's no reset button on like 2K. So if you fuck that up, like, that's really damage. And I know we talking about a lot right now, but that's what I want my podcast to be for. Like, because I feel like I would like when I was talking to you, I'm like, yo, you know, you can't give the world everything, but I think people need to hear that shit. Because I'm like, when you said it, I was like, oh, you dead serious. Like, when you was like, I forget, we were talking about Bo. Yeah. And you were like, you know, like, I forget, we just started talking about really, like, how we talk. And then when you said it, I was like, oh shit, he's serious. Yeah. I'm like, damn, I thought I was just a sicko. Like, you know, I thought it was just me. But apparently, And I'm not saying love's not out there.
No, it's out there.
It's out there. That's the thing.
Like, honestly, I think me thinking like everything is just so fucked up out here, I probably missed out on probably 1 or 2, 3, but that's just life.
But see, I told that whole story to say, like, maybe you didn't miss out. I thought I was fucking up with her. And I thought it was me. So I felt like I was missing out on the chance. But if it was meant to work, it would have worked. And that's not even religious or anything, but what's gonna be is always gonna be.
That's a fact.
When you think you fucked it up,
Okay, Sarah.
and I don't believe in that, like, what is that? Let a bird out its cage, if it comes back to you, it's yours forever. I don't believe in that. I believe if you go, then we didn't lost already.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you go, maybe that was best for you. And maybe when you come back, you're forcing it. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel like you fucked it up. And I don't have all the answers.
Yeah.
But coming from me as the internet OG, I feel like, hey, listen, if we was meant to work, we'd work. She texted me and called me a fuckboy a few minutes ago. I didn't care.
Yo, chill.
That's real shit. I was like, no, years ago that would have hurt my feelings, but now I know it's not me, it's you. Like, like, whatever. But anywho, in other news, I wanted to talk about Young Dolph, cause you are up and coming rap nigga whose bars I actually like. And this is another thing I want to tell the world, like, if your man can't rap, tell that nigga, because that's what's fucking the game up. Like, if you send me your mixtape, I'm going to tell you, like, I don't fuck with this. And when Tego sent me his shit, I'm like, yo, this shit is hard. And I hit him, like, and I gave him the disclaimer, like, yo, listen, I'm not just saying this because you're my little brother. This shit is hard. Like, I fuck with this. Then he sent me some other shit and he was singing on it. And I'm like, yo, this shit is hard. Like, I was like, yo, this shit is actually good. You know, and you sent me some shit that I was like, ah, that's all right. Like, so, you know, it's on all phases, but I'm out of, like, how many songs you got now? Like, I can't even tell you. Yeah, like, say out of 20 songs, I fucked with 18 of them the hard way. And two is not, I'm not saying it's bad. When I say it's all right, for some young niggas, they may love it. But it was just like, you know, young nigga crazy shit. Like, my favorite artist, like Hov put out a song on 444 that I haven't even got through yet. So it just happens. Like, some shit I'm not trying to hear. Right. So when I heard it, I'm like, damn, this shit is hard. You know what I'm saying? So with Dolph, and I'm not saying you're the same that way, like with the street shit, but I worry about that shit sometimes. Like, I hear your raps, and I'm like, wait, I know this kid really lives this shit. Like, and that's what worries me, because that's why I fuck with you so much. I fuck with him so much because he doesn't lie in his rap. And it's not like a confession. It's not a bad thing. It's that, like, I noticed, like, he was talking about our pops, and he said some shit that was real. And I was like, I forget what you said. Like, I'm trying to think of what, I really know all of his bars, but the shit was so real, it hit. I think I texted you. Yeah. I texted him, I forget, and I was like, yo, that was some real shit. Like, when you said it, I felt it. And that's when I knew his bars was real. But that's what, we'll get into our pop shit in a minute, but when you said this shit about, like, I don't know, you just talk about whatever. I'm not gonna, if you want to hear it, go find, what's your SoundCloud?
Tego.
At Tego, check out his music. And you add him. And make sure you share the shit. Share your favorite track and let him know what you think about it. You're gonna love this shit. I don't co-sign who I don't co-sign. I'll put it that way. I'm not just saying it because I know him. But you said some shit, and then I seen the shit about Dolph, and I was like, yo, what is it with rap niggas? And when is, not living your raps enough, but when is your life gonna change that you wanna not be on that bullshit anymore? Because if 10 years from now, you rapped about the same thing, I wouldn't say it was a bad thing. But the reason I fuck with you and the reason I fuck with the music I listen to is because they're telling me a story. So, for example, if you have women problems 10 years from now, maybe.
Something is wrong with
Yeah, maybe something's wrong with you at that point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe, all right. Like at that point, at that point, I'd be like, all right, bro. Like, yo, we talked about this shit in like 2017, and we were saying, and then I would really try to address you, like let's learn from this. Like, what's up? So, at what point do rap niggas stop doing street dumb shit? Like, if you out in, I was just in Hollywood. I mean, I'm not. Dolph is rich. I'm not rich.
I fuck with Dolph heavy.
Yeah, but I fuck with him heavy, but that's why it got to me.
The problem is it's not that they just.
Hold on, come up to the mic. Pause.
It's not that they doing dumb shit. It's just that
You gotta stand on that shit you talking about.
It's like they came from that, so
Okay.
it's like only when you get money, it's just elevating what you already been doing.
True. And I definitely feel you, but I think about like 50. He's come a long way. 50 Cent has come a long way.
Super. I just watched
He's still the
50
same
and-
savage,
That's a fact.
but you don't see him getting into shootouts in front of Hot 97 anymore. Like, I know he's still.
But that's how he started.
And
Okay,
And
true.
that's how it started.
50 first album came out when he was 28. See, that's what niggas be forgetting.
What, Give
about
It to That Trying?
That's what
That's my out coming out. That's my
what niggas
homecoming.
be forgetting about this rap shit. Whole first shit, Reasonable Doubt when he 28. Like when niggas is grown ass. Dolph only 32, and the grown man.
Put his work.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Hov was there.
But I'm talking about as far as I'm like
True.
in the background.
32, Dolph
Right,
32, and rap he's still young.
Yeah, and I like rap being an old man sport. I don't think you should get blackballed at 35.
Yeah, that's a fact.
This is all the brothers.
What happened?
He said, "Who's that? Nature?" He said,
Oh,
that's
y'all talking about
he's
2K.
Like, it sound like Mooch. He said, "Y'all sound like Mooch."
Oh yeah. That's my. Me and that nigga got smoked, but I don't want to get into that on the podcast. But anyway,
You heard his lyrics?
you know what's crazy?
Mooch. Yeah.
I like his bars too, but I can't fall in love with the nigga because he give me a song every 3 years. I can't. I can't hit you and say I like your music. You don't have any fucking music. If you got 4 songs on SoundCloud.
Yo, my mixtape about to drop too.
Where you
Oh.
at,
Yeah.
Perspective. What is it called?
Perception is reality.
Perception is reality.
Yeah.
Okay. And make sure you check out that mixtape. And we're gonna get back to Dolph in a minute, but are you putting pressure on yourself for a mixtape, or do you want to just do it as a project?
I want to do it as a project just for myself.
Okay.
Because if you check my tweets, this shit has been in fruition.
I don't know,
Forever.
man. You can't-
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
you know what's crazy?
Hold on. We gotta take a shot. We gotta take a shot to
I'm
perception is reality. All together as one.
Hold on.
Podcast listeners, bear with us. Shit about to go drink champs real quick.
No.
Oh, it was. I saw it.
Oh yeah, I use it for Ash.
For Ash.
Yeah, man. What is the ashtray right
Nigga
here,
ashed in
man?
his shot glass. That's crazy.
Big ass.
That's wild.
ashtray
We
right
was
here.
just talking about
Now you
morals for
put-
47
Put
minutes.
that there after I use it though.
God damn it.
Pardon us, podcast listeners. You gotta. What were we talking about?
Yo, matter of fact,
Perception is reality, man.
Okay, perception is
It's
reality.
about to drop.
Wait, we gotta take a shot for that. I just wanted to remember. Come on, take a shot. We're on the record, and people gonna be looking at me crazy. This is when they stop listening. Shit. Hey, listen, man. I want all the best for my friends, and especially my family.
Hold on. To all
So-
my friends.
I think at the same time we talking about a lot of real shit, and we giving out a lot of free game. Always take time to celebrate, and always take time to spread love, because it's the Brooklyn way. Even though we're some Long Island.
Long Island. And that's what it's really about too. That's why I'm really doing
I
it.
know. I want to talk about
Island. Strong
that. Hey,
Island.
listen. To perception is reality, and always being true to your code.
To all my friends.
Hey.
Salute.
All right, now back to the mixtape. Are you doing it?
It's not even that smooth though.
No, White Henny is strong.
This is strong.
I put a little apple juice in mine, cause I'm not gonna lie. I'm a mixer. Like I'm
Like
not.
that shit?
I don't care what you niggas think about me.
Strong.
It's wine, basically, right? It's like cognac wine.
Cognac for a black man, right? Yo, ain't nothing better than privilege, man.
Privilege? What is that?
Drink VSOP, you know, privilege. The shit I used to drink all
Drink
the time.
that shit?
What?
That's trash.
Oh my God, this nigga said privilege is trash.
Anyway.
You drink privilege, you don't want to drink no more cognac.
So do you feel like you want to do this for you? Or you doing it to put on for your city?
Both.
Okay. Excuse me, gentlemen. We're back on the record, please. Thank you. Yeah, I'm about to fire one of you niggas.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Okay?
This nigga.
Yeah. Come in your spot and have you turn down your 2K.
Tell me to shut up.
Yeah, because I said we either we're gonna set up shop or what's up.
This shit, nigga,
No, I don't want to fight. I'll call your PO. I'm not scared of you. Fuck that. I ain't tussling with nobody. I'm a taxpaying American citizen.
Right.
But you would want to. Do you feel like you got to get down with Long Island? Do you feel like you got to do music with Long Island people? Because I like that you stay in your lane, and I'm not saying I'm on that no feature shit, but I like that you really just do your thing, and when you do it, it's with your mans or somebody you really. I could tell you have chemistry because the other people you have on, they body your shit, and it's not like you just putting your mans on because you know them.
Yeah.
So is it like, do you feel like you need to link up with them?
Nah, I'll make a song with anybody.
Okay.
Like anybody, cause I feel like me personally, I can adapt to any musical situation. Cause I don't even wanna. It's not even about that. Since we were younger, our pops, he was on some music shit. I just feel like that shit was a calling. Honestly,
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. And I gotta go back and listen to his music now because I might think different about it. I want to hear his lyrics. He might not have bars. We don't know.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
But I want to do it for me, and cause if you think about rap, if you were a hip hop head, right, and you watch all of these interviews, you watch your favorite artists. What do they say? Who they favorite rappers? I know everybody say Rakim.
True.
Where Rakim from?
Where is he from? Queens?
Long
He's from
Island,
Long Island?
bro.
He's Long Island? I didn't know that.
Long Island.
Oh, he's
bro.
from out there. Get out of here.
Yes.
I swear I didn't know.
I
don't know why I thought he was from a borough.
Yo,
A little bit
since I want to say since Rakim, nobody.
Since Rakim was kicking the speaker.
And nigga, Rakim one of the best rappers ever. Like
That's a fact.
Let some of our favorite rappers tell it. That's the illest rapper ever, nigga.
That's
and where
a
he
fact.
from? Long Island. It's nobody ever since then that's just on some Long Island shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Nobody. Like I'm talking about on the next scale, like leaving a mark in this hip hop shit. Nobody. That could be me. Why not?
I believe it. But that's what I believe in you. And I like that you want to do that because I feel like we're leaving somebody out. But
nah, bro.
I didn't even know fucking Rakim was from.
Nigga, I listen to music, bro.
No, I know.
I listen to pop, Rakim. I'm talking about hip hop, rap, bars.
Is Rakim your GOAT?
No.
Who's your GOAT?
Lil Wayne.
Weezy.
Me.
Wow. You know what's crazy about that shit? I'm gonna tell you some crazy shit. I didn't even want to argue with you when you said that just now. I can't be like, oh, nigga, Wayne ain't the GOAT. Because if I was born 5 years younger, that would have made a lot of sense to me.
Lil Wayne.
Wayne's run, because I think about our gap.
That's when I'm in middle school. When I'm getting on some, I'm a teenage nigga shit. I'm trying to fuck bitches. I'm trying, you feel me?
Yeah.
Find my life. Lil Wayne, all the way.
Wow.
That's Wayne in his bag. The Drought 3 Wayne, like everything Wayne.
I gotta document this.
That's a fact. Wayne.
That's crazy.
No, that shit been fucking
Wayne had a goddamn good run.
Lil Wayne. That's my GOAT.
Podcast.
But my favorite rapper is Joel Santana. Facts.
So Wayne is your GOAT.
Yeah.
Oh, and that mixtape was crazy too.
Can't feel my
I
face.
can't feel my face.
Yeah. Joel Santana is my favorite rapper.
That's why I say I'm not mad at you for the Wayne, because I remember I had just bought a car then too. I bought my first car then. To play that shit in your own like car was like fucking, it was like magic. So I didn't know if it was the me or the music, but that shit was like, whoa, this is crazy. So see, Joel's.
That's my favorite rapper.
That's your favorite rapper?
Yeah, that's my favorite rapper.
I don't. Joel's was always, cause me and Cam had a run. Like Cam was my guy. But he wasn't my favorite.
Look. Your age group.
Right, that's what I was
Most
gonna say.
niggas
Yeah,
say-
right. When he said 18 and live a crazy life, I was like 16, but it was like
18.
Cam was the nigga I was looking up to. You know what I mean? It wasn't. It was like a bracket. That's why I get it. It's like a bracket thing. So
that's my favorite rapper.
I respect that.
Right.
I don't listen to enough of his music.
But
though.
I would say of all goats, Hove.
Hove.
Yeah.
I think it has to be like for our.
Why would you say? Oh.
Yeah, like yo, that's real shit. Like, wow, that's a. Yo, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I also want to mention, I did some bullshit. I want to go on the record, and I don't like. I want to formally apologize for my actions. I told the nigga to take Big out of his top 5, and I know that's dumb. See,
Cause
but
you my brother. Yo, you my brother for real. Cause I'm on the same type time.
Wait, hold on, but let me explain, because I could probably save you from a lot of slander that made me rethink it.
Like, why wouldn't you take Big out of your top 5?
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, so I can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm not bugging.
In all
Not to me.
actuality, he's only had 3 albums. And
2.
one was a double.
Yo,
One was a double.
Yeah. That's a fact.
That's-
But it's not even about
I
the
gotta take one
albums.
pull of this. What is that?
It's
Oh
just,
my god, that shit's like smoking a
That's
cigarette.
that those shit.
It's not
Oh
even
my
about
God.
the amount of albums you
Is
got.
that
It is about the amount of albums you got. But
Excuse
it's just
me,
that
listeners. Jesus Christ.
I feel
What is
like-
that? A
I
backwood?
feel like the rappers who are
It seems
dead,
like a cigar.
they're in their own lane. Like the
Okay.
the deceased
Right.
rappers. I put them.
This
in
is
they-
why I knew I had
put-
to get you on the record,
I
because
put
you're making
them
a
in
lot
their-
of sense.
I put them in their own, like Tupac, Big,
Why though? Why?
Big L, because you got niggas like this, Ja Rule,
Right.
for instance. Ja Rule put out 3 fire albums, boom, and then there was nothing after that. Who's to say? I'm not saying R.I.P. to the greats. Who's to say Big put out them albums and after that was it?
I'm gonna tell you the crazy shit. That
Feel
was
me?
exactly my
You
case.
never know that. You feel me?
Pardon me.
Just think he was still gonna be that nice.
Who's to say he would still be that nice? I think he still would have been that nice. But
But look at
who's to
DMX.
say, you feel me? Look at DMX.
I look at DMX and I'm like, I thought he was gonna be.
Nah, even Nas.
See, but
Even
yeah,
Nas.
Oh, nah,
after-
I ain't gonna let you
nah,
slander
nah,
Nas now.
After bro, Nas and my
God damn it, there has to be a line somewhere.
You feel me?
Okay.
And the GOAT. I'm saying after 2012, after that Khalees breakup, 2012, that album, that last,
Okay.
that last album was like
He slowed down.
Hove
If it wasn't
ain't
for
full off still.
drugs.
Up until 440,
Okay.
we still getting it.
The driving without
on grown man
license
standards.
and
Everything.
Like,
He
all
did some
that
shit in
shit.
Arizona, didn't he?
It just compiles. It's just nothing. No fucking.
But see,
Say that already.
is that DMX? Is that DMX as a rapper, or is that
Yeah,
DMX as a
that's
human?
him.
But does that count?
Yes.
That counts?
Because your
That's
rap,
all one person.
if you're telling the truth in your rap,
Okay, that's what I was.
your
That's where I was
raps
going.
is your
Right.
personal life. So some niggas ain't have a long run. Some niggas had 5 years or 3 albums, and that was it. So that's why I don't put certain niggas in certain.
Right. But that was my thing with Big. I'm like, yo, Hove has to be the GOAT in rap
Has to be.
of all time because of his delivery. We watched him go into a man. We watched him go into who he is now, a father. I'm not trying to be funny, but he's like 50.
Yeah.
So, I mean, 50 years old. So I watched that whole growth. I can't say Big is my favorite of all time now. He was 22. I'm 29. I'm older than he was when I was,
Yeah.
when did he die? 24? He was?
24, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. When I
23,
first,
24, somewhere. in
I
there.
forget our age difference, but Big would have been like 40, right? I'm 29. Like,
Nah.
he was like so old to me then. You know what I'm saying? I was 10 when he died. So he's 8 years older than me. But that's what I'm saying. So I watched his peak. Like, I surpassed him, but our thoughts were like Story to Tell was the illest shit to me. And then I got married. And then I was like, oh, imagine being on the other side of this shit. And that's really how I looked at rap. Like, Story to Tell was ill. Like, you know what I'm saying? Play off the New York Knicks.
Nah, but you know that it came out like.
Anthony Mason, right? But that's what I'm saying. I got older and was like, damn. I really
Yeah.
thought about the story. Like, this nigga was really in his crib. Like, could you imagine? And then it really started to tarnish
I'd've
his rap
killed
to
the
me.
nigga.
Like,
killed
I
the
really
nigga,
was
like-
thinking, like, come on, man.
You know,
But that's why. And then when it comes to Hove,
Don't give me
when
up for trap.
he
y'all.
talks about his growth, I'm like, oh shit, Hove is This guy fucking gets it. He makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so I'm not bugging. I mean, I just want to say it was no disrespect to Big.
No disrespect at all.
I came off a little aggressive. I was passionate about it. But I didn't mean it like we just explained it. So it wasn't like slander. I was just saying we have our differences. But like you said, it's a different bracket. Yeah. So I don't even, if we're going to talk top fives, that should go without saying. Yeah. Like, not honorable mention, because that's different, but it should already, if we're talking top 100 all time, it'd be there. Like, he'd be number one. You know what I'm saying? So, but now back to Dolph. So you saying they come from that, like living that rap shit, living
street life,
living the street life.
Got that fast ass run.
But he didn't even listen. I thought you was talking to me. But like, I feel like when you and what did I say to you when we was talking outside? And I was joking, but I'm gonna bring it up now. I got my King Bo plates on the Toyota Matrix, right? So it was on the CLS. Right now it's on the Matrix.
It was on the Charger too.
That's when I had a good run. Right? This is my 12th summer, like I said. So,
so that's a gym.
No, that's real shit though. Like, you gotta count summers from when you was like,
summers.
How many, like how people count Grammys? I count summers. Like, that's my 12th summer. What are you talking about? So anyway, I was like, yo, you see that I got the plates on this so people don't say I changed. Because I feel like I've been on the same shit. But when people see you in a certain light, they look at you different. Like, I wouldn't judge Dolph for being like, I don't mean like the police way. I don't mean that, but I wouldn't judge Dolph if he was hid away in a fucking Los Angeles suite with security. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh, he's a pussy. I would be like, yo, he's smart. Yeah. He's a millionaire. What do you want to be in a fucking shootout? Like, nah, I don't. I was just talking to my man just yesterday. He works in a bar. He's a bartender, and he said some shit, and I was like, yo, I would have fucked him up. And I was like, you know what? I'm lying. I wouldn't have. I was like, I don't have the energy to get in a fight with a nigga no more. And he was like, oh, no, not me, dude. And I'm like, it's really, he didn't look at me like I changed, you know what I mean? He was like, oh, I get it. But I feel like with rap, like, why is it a bad thing for people to want to get their shit together?
It's not a bad thing. Because niggas accepting Gucci, man.
Not at first. They took Gucci. They said Gucci was a clone.
That's a fact. It's always definitely.
Why would niggas get their life together? They gotta be Illuminati.
You're right. It's always a gimmick. You're right. Yeah,
it was like it wasn't real, and I'm like, I'm like,
why a nigga can't just be?
Why can't he? Yeah, he just did a stretch as a millionaire. Do you want to do that? It would change me. I'm like, I'll never sip a lean again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a fact.
Here you go. Here's your cigar back. So, with Dolph, like, I just found out today he got shot in the ass, which makes it a little bit funny. A little bit. Like, you don't ever want to see anybody shot. But I remember yesterday when I saw he was shot, I actually got sad about it because I like him. I'm like, damn, see, I don't want to see a rapper die. Over what? Over because you said you're the king of Memphis? If I say I'm the king of Long Island and someone wants to shoot me, bro, are you serious? Like, if my plates say King Bo, if somebody really was like, he think he the king, I would be like, bro, I'll take him off. Like, it's not that serious. Like, if it means that much to you, like, it's not that serious. What are we really talking about? All the shit that's going on in the world and niggas want to shoot at each other. Come on, bro. That's crazy. So that's why I really, like, when I see rap, and then, like, it really worries me about the youth. Like, that's what I said. I think about you. I'm like, I know this kid got more sense, but I wonder if he'd be out in the streets wilding. Because I know my mom thinks I'm perfect. Little does she know. Like, I mean, not anymore. Like, now I'm the man she thought I was. But then, oh, God. And I think about, like, damn, you know, I thank God that she never got that phone call. You know what I'm saying? Like, that something's ever happened to me for real. You know, knock on wood, thank God and all that. But I'm being serious. So I feel like when you put yourself in that situation as a rapper, you're being selfish at that point. Who are you trying to impress? Other men to say you a real street nigga?
Basically, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
This is fucking so stupid.
I don't rap about that kind of shit.
You rap, but see, I
rap like reality rap. Like, it's just like what's going on with me right now. Just
okay.
It's just.
But see, that's what gets me. That's where it gets tricky because rappers say, like Meek. And I know you're big on Meek. You made me like Meek because I'm a Drake guy. You know, Drake is my
the
nigga because we
man.
both have women problems.
Man, I'm glad you said that shit too. 'Cause that nigga don't write his raps. I'm on the record set. That nigga don't write his fucking
Wait,
raps,
that's-
man.
You think that's? I don't think
Disqualified.
that's not true.
You're disqualified.
Let me tell you. Let me.
Matter of fact, you on a computer right now. You can go on YouTube and look up a reference track of the next man spitting the same bars
I like you, cha-cha.
I bought off of iTunes. You disqualified.
Wait, so
Great
let me just
entertainer.
go on the record saying,
You don't write his raps.
As of
If you don't
right
write
now-
your raps,
I want to go on the record,
Bro.
What's today's date? September 20. As of September 27th, 10:48 p.m. You never should say the day on the podcast. but
Off
I'm
the
gonna
white
do it
Henny.
because I want. Yeah, fact. So I want to go off the white henny. I'm gonna go on the record. You know, Drake is my GOAT. Like if nigga said right now, 10:48, who's the best right now? I'm like Drake. It wouldn't even. If I found out he didn't write his own raps, I agree. He's disqualified. I really would agree though. If a nigga, because you know why? You know
Where
why?
the fuck you been in?
Wait, no, that's not. That's fake news, bro. That's fake news.
That's not
It's not
fake
fake.
news, my
Wait, it's
nigga.
not fake news.
It's not
Wait, you
fake
guys know
news, my
you're
nigga.
about to break my heart right now.
A nigga singing the whole song and then
You
Drake
go do it
singing
again.
the
And it's
whole-
Oh wait, how do we know that didn't happen after? Like, how do we know the guy didn't do it after?
because he'll tell you.
It's on the credits.
Wait,
See,
Drake-
I'm glad this shit is on record, my
Wait,
nigga.
this is a big deal to me
This
right
what a
now.
lot of hip hop
Are you
fans need to
serious?
do.
Like, you really didn't know that?
Nah, you gotta.
Remember my Forrest
nigga,
Gump moment?
My
Remember
nigga,
my
read the
Forrest Gump
credits,
moment?
bro.
When I didn't
Yo.
know Forrest Gump was like.
Yo, go
Whatever
read.
he had.
Go read
This
the
is one of those
credits
moments.
of. If you're reading this, is too late. It says Quentin Miller.
Wait, for real? That's real?
My nigga, the nigga.
Yo, let me tell you.
Son.
You know, I just had this whole spiel about how I'd be emotionally invested in niggas. When Meek said that about Drake, I was like, wait, this is true, and I felt like
You
the
told the
heartbreak.
truth, my nigga.
But then, like, shit came out, and I was. Was I ignoring? Was I being like Trump's fans and just ignoring the reality and not
That's a fact.
seeing what?
We was on Twitter talking about it all.
But I-
like,
you know-
'cause
but I-
know I'm active.
Nah,
on
I know,
Twitter.
right,
And I'm
fact.
saying it like, yo, the world is blind, my nigga. Fuck what's going on right now. Like, in
He
the
did say
future,
that to me.
When you think about this shit, my nigga, everybody in the world should slap me. I said Drake was better than Jay-Z because the music I was hearing, I'm like, yo, this one man is coming up with all of this fire shit by himself. Get the fuck out of it. You got it, my nigga. You feel me? That's how I was on it.
They was coming with a lot of
That's how
fire
it-
shit.
the most-
Drake was
fire.
coming with the most fire I ever heard from one person. I'm just thinking like, all right, he's singing, he rapping, and this shit is real bars.
Right.
It's real melodies, you feel me?
Yeah.
And it's him just doing his own hook, his own bars. He doing this by himself. So he don't gotta call up Mariah Carey to sing it. He's singing his own shit and he's
Right.
spitting fire. Damn, you the illest nigga ever, my nigga. And then Meek Mill came with the yo. He's not
No,
even
that's
writing
not-
this shit, my nigga.
But you knew that before that.
No, I did
didn't.
not. I
I
swear to.
I knew
Me.
that before.
Yo, let me tell you.
Me as a rap fan, I didn't know
I
that,
never
my
knew
nigga.
that.
I didn't know
shit
that
was on, that
until
shit was- you
the
know,
day
matter
it's
of fact,
the day, man, I'm never gonna forget it.
Matter of fact, who exposed them first was Flex. Funk Flex.
I don't listen to the radio. I never heard that.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
I heard people say that before.
Maybe.
I heard people say Flex
I
said
never
it,
heard it,
but I
but
never heard it.
exposed that nigga
729
Until after.
15, my
Drake
nigga.
say you an
Yo.
ill rapper, but look, I found this shit like look.
No,
I
that
told
was
you
after. That was after
you
Meek said it.
reference Track. No,
That was before?
Before.
Yo, because I remember.
My nigga.
I think I listened to it on
I'm telling
YouTube
you,
then.
and on some real nigga time, my
Like,
nigga.
he was a
I
reference track.
didn't know he was not writing his bars, cause I said, check my Twitter. I'll say that forever. Check my Twitter, cause shit I say in
Yeah,
real
like a
life,
nigga
I'll
ain't
tweet
got
it.
like a-
My nigga, I said that nigga better than
rough track,
Hove, bro,
and you just
because
do
I'm
Of
like,
course.
do it.
he's not
Yo,
better than
wait.
Hove. I lied. I'm
It's his
sorry.
shit.
I
Right, right.
apologize to hip hop for that, my nigga.
Shit that people-
Oh, you want to go on the record?
Yeah.
Apologize to him
I'm
about?
sorry to hip hop because my nigga, he don't write his raps, my nigga. And I'm not gonna take away from the
Wait,
great
this is
music.
fucking me up though, you know, because
I'm not gonna take. That's great music.
no, it disqualifies you.
No,
I
he's
feel like you can't.
disqualified as a rapper. But you can't take
Nah,
away.
fuck
Nah,
that.
fuck that, bro. You can't take away from the music, bro. Good music
Nah, fuck
is good
that.
music,
Fuck
my nigga.
that
I'm
shit.
talking about the bars. The bars.
Whose bars?
Another nigga bars. He
Go to Rap
disqualified.
Genius. Go like this and turn your head to the side and just read some shit. That's different. Imagine
but
reading
you
a
got-
book and you don't know the author.
But this is what.
But no. The credits will tell you. If
But
you go
this
to
is
Drake
the
credits,
thing.
it's 100 nigga names.
It doesn't
on there.
mean anything. You know why? Is this fucked up?
This is the thing. This is what you gotta excuse him for, because
Who?
you know, Drake. Why? Because you know this nigga is an actor. He came from it, so he's only reciting a script.
Yeah.
That's all
Nah,
he's,
bro.
That's all he's doing.
Let me tell you something.
And he's making you believe it. He's acting the part. That's all it is.
Let me tell you something, bro.
Think about it.
No.
The nigga
Let me
came
tell you
from
something.
Degrassi, man. The
Fuck
nigga-
that. If I would, I wish I was really leading the culture.
I thought the nigga was handicapped for real.
Yo, something wrong with you.
Played that part good.
Yo, I never seen Degrassi. I didn't know that Drake. Let me go on the record saying that also. I didn't know that Drake. The first time
Me neither.
when he was
Me
like,
neither.
Rain's here,
But
Sue,
I-
whoop.
but-
Oops, I mean the
but
red
you
clue.
hear
When he came on that shit, I was like,
you go
ooh, who
back
is this
to look
nigga?
at it. You go look at the shit.
Then Drake said, everything I'm doing's brand new, brand new. I was like, oh, he gets me. I was like, this nigga understands me. And then he hit me with, I just want to be successful. And I was like, oh no, this guy's good. And then he hit me with, you the fucking best.
Nah,
You
but
the
you know,
fucking best. I was like,
remember
he's a
when you
winner.
said he was the best ever? I can tell you when you said that.
When?
When he spelled out his name.
Yo, when the nigga said Drake stand for do right and kill everything, I said, oh shit.
Word up.
Yo, let me tell you something also.
You feel me? Come
Yo,
on, my nigga.
Yo, okay, so everybody was on the same page. When I heard that shit, I was like, oh, I was like, this nigga is good.
What you talking about, my
No,
nigga?
but see, this is what I was just saying. This is what fucks me up. I just got excited again and I just forgot. See, this is how good he is. Yo, let me tell you something. Michael Jackson was good enough to like touch little boys. R. Kelly is good enough to fuck young bitches. Is Drake good enough to not write his own raps? Like, I think he's good enough because after saying all that, like when you talk about his bars, if he didn't write the shit, I'm like, damn, he said it. That's still cool. That's fucked up.
Nah,
I've been
bro.
poisoned.
No, that's what I'm saying. As making music, he's a great musician. Like he makes good music.
No.
I'm talking about rap, nigga. Bars. Like entendres, you feel me?
Okay, double
Feel me?
entendre, don't even
All of
ask
that,
me
nigga.
how.
That's
Con
what I'm
Edison
talking
flow, I'm
about.
connected
No,
to a high
you
power.
disqualified, my nigga.
But see,
It's no takeaway from
like
the
I said,
music.
it's-
You disqualified,
I give
my
you- I
nigga.
give you
Like
that.
Kanye West too.
oh,
You disqualified, my
Kanye-
nigga. He don't write his bars, bro.
listen, let me tell you.
It's alright. You make
so-
good music, but you don't write your raps. I'm sorry, my
Who
nigga.
writes his raps?
Vic Mensa, the whole. My nigga, come on, my nigga.
No, that's what I was
My nigga,
gonna
listen
say.
to
Know
Yeezus.
that.
My nigga, listen to
I didn't
Yeezus.
know that.
You
My
didn't know
nigga,
that?
listen to Yeezus.
I-
That's
Gee,
Travis
I knew
Scott,
that.
bro. You hear Travis Scott now. My nigga, Yeezus, that's Travis Scott, bro.
I mean-
stop writing they shit, my nigga. My nigga, I'm a hip hop fan. I like bars. Like, I'm trying to listen to. That's why I meet my mans, because he the only nigga right now on the mainstream level holding it down for niggas that spitting real street nigga shit. You
I
feel
do
me?
love Meek though.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
Future, he talking about being an addict. Like, that shit.
What
Like,
is it? What's
shout
that
out
shit?
to the addicts. Like,
Like,
it's not
is it-
wrong
what is
with
that
that, but keep
Oh,
it.
Percocet. Miley Percocet.
My nigga, I'm talking about
bro,
rap.
don't do that.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, like, bro,
talk about
don't do that.
Talk about mainstream shit. Meek is the only nigga holding it down for niggas that's rapping.
Rap about motherfucking drugs.
That nigga said certified junkie on Dirty Sprite 2. Dirty Sprite 2. He said he's a certified
And he was dead
junkie.
ass.
Yeah.
Yo,
I
but-
respect it though. If you own up to it, I would
I
just
don't
say,
know,
me
bro.
personally, my nigga, if you do drugs, I would tell you, don't do it. I would say don't do drugs, but I'm just gonna tell you one time, you feel me? Cause we are our own person. So I'll say don't do drugs, don't do you feel me, don't do that kind of stuff, but after that, you can't keep pressing on the person because they're gonna do what they want to do. You can't control somebody if your life not in order.
That's a fact. But that's why it's all so strange. Like, it's like, I don't like Future. Like, sometimes I feel biased because I'm like, I don't feel that rap. Like, it's good. It's a good song.
Yeah, it's good.
Don't get me wrong. But I'm not emotionally, and that's what like that's also the same shit like I was gonna say about Kanye West. Kanye was a producer. Okay, Kanye came in the game a little different to me. So if I hear Kanye doesn't write his own rap, like Kanye shit with Through the Wire, I thought was ill. Imagine you find out Kanye's jaw wasn't really wired. That would fuck you up. Like, oh my God. Like, you would really be like, oh shit, this nigga lied?
All time.
That would be different. But it's to find out he doesn't write his own raps, I'm like, all right, he's a producer. But like Drake, the actor I didn't know. So that's why I was more invested in Drake. Like,
Right.
this motherfucker. Imagine, like, see with Hove, this is the crazy shit. With Hove, I feel like, pardon me, my bad. With Hove, I feel like, yo, Hove shit would be, and this is also why he's the GOAT. What scandal could you have on Hove? Like, I feel like Hove is like,
ever write his
but this is what I'm, like, even if a nigga said that, I would be like, I don't
This
know.
when I realized Hov was a real nigga. That elevator shit.
Oh, yeah.
When Solange was popping on him and spit at him, it was a camera that he probably didn't even know was right there. He didn't even react to that shit. A chick spit at him and tried to, you feel me? And he just stood militant
That's a
with a
fact.
camera that he didn't even know was there. That
That's a
shit
fact.
is there for the world to see. Like,
That's morals. That's morals.
That's when I was like,
that camera was there though.
Nah, not in that moment. You
In
think
that
so?
moment?
That building, he
Or you know what's crazy?
know where that camera is, man.
in that
You don't
moment
think
though,
that-
like that fast,
you don't
if somebody
think
spit
it's
at
a
you,
camera in the elevator?
No, let me
somebody
tell you.
spit at you, male or female, you're gonna flinch or something. Male or female,
No, let me
somebody
tell you,
spit at you.
That
like,
might be what makes Hove the GOAT. Because you know how Mayweather can see a punch coming
Yeah.
crazy? Hove might be so calculated
And
for
she
real,
missed.
but that he knew. Like, Hove may have been like, oh, no, you don't do it. Like, Hove might have really, because me, I would be like, bitch, you lost your fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, right in there. And I would have been caught on camera, busted. Not Ray Rice, because that shit was crazy. But it would have been a scuffle. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not going to sit here. See, let me get into that. Also, I feel like it's never a reason to hit a woman, obviously.
No.
But don't say there's no reason to give him the shake up. Like hey, hold on. You're like, if Solange would have hit me, it would have been like a flurry of like the wax on, wax off. Like, yo, bitch, back the fuck up. What's wrong with you? You really bugging? Yeah, like, bitch, you bugging right now. And the news would have just had to sort it out because they know my morals. But like, Hove might be so calculated that he was like, nah. Because when I watched the shit, I was like, wait, did he know? Like, I was really looking at it like,
since
what
she
was Hove on?
spit
Like,
and missed, the nigga didn't even move. You just like,
yeah.
Trying to get me to come out.
I'm like,
Trying
oh
to get
my.
me to come out.
But see, Hove is like Obama. If I had to name my top 5 like humans, it would be like Obama, then like Oprah, then like Hove.
Oprah?
You don't fuck with Oprah? What kind of human being are you? Let me put that in the show notes.
Nah,
You don't fuck with Oprah?
nah.
Wait, are you serious?
Dead ass serious.
What the fuck did Oprah ever do to anybody? Who doesn't fuck with Oprah?
It's not even that she filthy rich. It's just that if you just open your eyes, what is she?
What you mean? Come
What she
on,
really
man.
do?
This sounds like Michael Jordan slander.
All she really did was exploit.
Maury exploits niggas, okay?
That's a fact.
Oprah?
Son, this what motherfuckers don't realize. This is they do the same thing we do right now. Yo, come here, sit down, talk. Billion.
So
That's
that's
what
not
it's about, nigga. Yo,
that's free game.
Yo, what's going on in your life? Oh, this shit is bad. Yo, sit down right here. That's it. That's the recipe. That's the recipe.
That's what I'm doing right. That's what we doing right at this moment, though.
Damn, I got too much fucking money in this room right here. What am I doing with it? Alright, check this
Alan
out.
Hill, what up?
You get a car. You get a
You
car.
feel me?
That's real,
You get
yo.
a car.
That's real shit.
You get a car.
Yo,
That's real shit. What's wrong with that? Hold on, let me fix the. Since y'all niggas gonna be talking, pardon me, listeners. I'm gonna fix the mic. Now we're all live, so it's gonna pick up everything. Everything you say is a go from this point on. It was just this way. Now it's everything. So y'all in. You committed. So I want to reintroduce my man, Alex, the worst Madden player in American history. I want to reintroduce on the pod. Since we going on the record with shit.
And okay, did this worst Madden player ever beat you in a Madden game?
Yeah, nigga. Tom Brady lost to Eli, but we know what the fuck happened. What you mean?
You just better on that day. It was better
Yeah,
on that
but
day.
like you still the worst. Like Eli, look at what Eli's going through now, and look at
given day,
what Tom Brady's
it can
going through now.
happen. Any
That's like
given
my
day-
Madden game. Like, nigga,
Any
what's
given
up?
day can happen.
Anyway, That's Alex, so that sums him up.
Ones, too.
And that sums up our relationship. And
Always a battle.
and on the podcast, we were talking about rap. We talked about a lot of shit. Nah, wait, where's my cup? Is it this one? Oh man, yeah, it's this one. I know y'all niggas, but I don't know y'all like that. Niggas got scandals.
No, it's empty.
But
Got scandals.
I forgot. I have bad show notes. My bad, listeners. Pardon me for 1 second. It was. Oh, we finished about Dolph. Damn, it was some other shit I wanted to tell you. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Damn, hold on. I'm sorry. That's what I wanted to say. We were talking about Long Island. Right? We were talking about you wanted to put on for your city. Cause, you know, that's what rap niggas do. And that's what you do as a man with morals. I wanted to tell you the first time, and like I said, we got the same. Do you know my brother, Tego?
I think you met one time.
He probably cracked you in 2K or some shit, right?
Nah, we didn't play.
But we got the same pops. This is my brother. The first time I knew Long Island was real, I was going into his building. My mom had dropped me off to go see my pops. I went up in Hempstead. I got in the elevator. I was wearing a red flight jacket and I had my traditional Cincinnati fitted on. I bought the same fitted like 25 times over the course of like 5 years. The same Cincinnati fitted. I can't, like realistically, like 25 times.
The red and black.
Yo, it's the same fucking fitted. I didn't know it was some blood shit. I was a naive kid. Nigga, I got in the elevator in Hempstead. This was my first hit of culture, like hit of the world, like being outside the bubble. I'd probably say I was like 12. I don't know. I got in the elevator. The shit was at A. Lived on F, right? C. Oh, the shit was like boom, close. C, boom. 2 Spanish dudes get in. These was the grimiest looking Spanish niggas I've ever seen in my whole life. So I like, but I'm young. But I just knew, I was like, they walked in, I was like, what the fuck? So, my nigga, the shit closed, like, doom, the elevator closed. So one of them was like, you blood? And I was like, huh? No. And then the other nigga was like, you sure? And I was like, no, I'm not a blood. I'm really like, what? Why would you? The nigga pulls out a machete, like, shh. He was like, if you was, I would have killed you. I was like, what the fuck? Like, so young, I remember, like, he was as good enough like, he basically stabbed me as far as I was concerned. Like, I was like, this shit was like, boom, at F. The nigga I just walked out of the elevator, like, sideways, like, what? And they had me, like, trapped, like, they walked in, remember? So I was, and they, like, was to the side, and I was just, like, to the side, like, trapped, and I went through, and I was like, what the fuck? You know, I didn't tell anybody that shit for like 5 years. I was that scared. Like, that shit fucking, it really changed my outlook on the world, my nigga. Like, I was like, yo, Hempstead is like Iraq. Like, I was like, what in the fuck is going on over here?
Just happened. To experience that at that age.
Yo, that shit fucked me up for real. The second time I was going to his building, so this was like a year later. I'm already like, that shit was like, it was like the red zone to me. Like, it was like, well, this shit, I just gotta make it to the door. Like, I was really like, yo, once I get in the elevator, my nigga. Like, I was like, yo, real shit. I was like, yo, I gotta make it to the door. My mom dropped me off on Hempstead Turnpike. I was walking down, boom, boom, I'm walking. Yo, I'm telling you, this shit was like top 3 defining moments in my life. I'm walking. I get on, I don't even know what block it is, but where that deli is, it used to be a cell phone store there, like a laundromat, whatever that, you know what I'm talking about, on the corner. Bro, hit that corner.
Hendrix
and
Fulton.
Is it Hendrix? I don't even know the street. I still might not go down that fucking street. My nigga, you know how there was a garage on the side, down. A nigga was coming up, I was going down. Bro, the nigga was like, yo, what you looking at? The nigga pulled out on me and I was like, And he was like, yo, cross the street. And I was like, but I didn't cross, I was just stuck, like, yo, my nigga, that was one of the last times I've ever been there in my life. Like, I was like, yo, nah, my nigga. I was like, yo, that's it. Like, that is it. And yo, I was really like, fuck that shit, man. Like, this place is crazy. Like, I was like, I don't have these problems going to the stores where I live. Like, this is fucking crazy. Like, what?
That's stupid.
Yo, listen, I'm telling you, like, I can count how many times I've been through those blocks on my hands. Like, and I'm not pussy, but that's out of my league. Like, if you want to fight, sure, fine. If you want to throw a rock or some shit, one nigga pulled out a fucking machete on an elevator with me. And the next nigga pulled out, he just gripped up. Like, I was like, no. I don't, like, we talking about learning the hard way. I'm like, no. And then, like, it was crazy.
Over here.
No, because that's not my life, my brother. Like, but,
Never came up around those.
but, like, see, I feel like we the same. DJ Ruberosa, I appreciate that. I feel like, we have a similar upbringing, but we was in two different, like, far different fields, obviously. And see, well, my pops, this shit is weird. Like, my pops is a lot of kids, to say the least. And you guys are at odds right now. I don't know if you want to go on the record saying this shit.
Oh yeah, man.
But we just gonna keep it a band. Like, if you want, you know, I always give this disclaimer to everybody. Hold on, I gotta stop you. I always give this disclaimer. Like, I'll be on here confessing my sins, and I don't think you need to don't feel the same way. Like, don't feel like you have to be pressured to.
Yo,
no, but I'm just keeping it. I just have to say it for my own goodwill.
I tell the truth to anybody. I don't care.
See, that's me. So that's why I feel like I don't want anybody to be pressured, because I don't want you to look when niggas be like, damn, that's the nigga, that's Bo. Well, then by then, I don't know what they're gonna call me. Like, they're gonna be like, yo, that's the GOAT. So I don't want niggas to be like, no, he just exploited niggas like you did Oprah. So I don't want it to be like that. Like, I don't want it to be like, nah, he just used me for my stories. Like, nah, real shit. So I have to stop you. But now you and my pops are at odds. And I don't remember, I don't think I've seen you. The last time I saw you, what happened? The last time I saw you, we, you got into some bullshit. And I hit you, and I called him. Like, it was one, see, that's why I was talking about how I'd be worried about the nigga. I called him, and he said some shit to me which I won't say on the podcast, but I called him like, yo, bro, where are you? I'm at Nassau. Like, I was like, come here, like, come to the parking lot. And you were telling me, like, you guys got into some smoke. Like, I feel like with my pops, I have to broker shit. Cause I feel like I understand his madness. I'm not saying I condone his bullshit, but I feel like I understand. Like, you know when I say I'm not perfect? And when he does some shit, like, I'll be like, oh, come on, like, you said that? Like, I really say to him, like, are you serious? Like, you really said, what's wrong with you? And he'd be like, nah, man, fuck that. And I'm like, yo, bro, you can't do that. Like, what they call the mob, like, I'm like his consigliere. Like, I'm like Paulie from Sopranos. Like, yo, come on, bro. But like, Paulie doesn't have the juice. Like, what am I gonna say? So I can only give him the best I could give him, but he's gonna do what he wants to do anyway. I don't see. This is the crazy shit about about us. My mom basically raised us, and I know you say your mom raised you.
Yeah.
But I feel like he was there, but he wasn't there. Like, I feel like, see, this is the shit. I'm gonna be 30. I feel like my dad has only lived with me for like 3 years of my life. Oh no, I'm lying, actually. I'm lying. So like my first, for the first like 8 years or 9 years of my life, he lived with me. But I don't have those memories in my head. You know what I mean? Like that. So I don't ever want the shit to ever come off as slander, because I don't mean it like that. But I feel like from the first like 8 years of my life, he was living like, see, I'm gonna be 30. That's why like now, I'm like, oh, he was just wilding the fuck out. Like he wasn't a bad guy, but he was a young nigga just wilding. Like to be, this is what I'm saying. Like, but I don't condone it. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like I have to be his common sense sometimes, and I get it. But then I talk to my sister, and she don't get it as much. Like she's like, nah, I don't think that she's not as forgiving. Like, do you feel the same way? Like I'm curious about it, cause we talk about real life shit.
Nah, I'm morals.
Okay.
That nigga ain't got no morals, man.
Oh.
It's alright though, you feel me? Cause sometimes it just be like that, you feel me?
But see, this is the shit though. Like,
It just be like that, man.
you think morals?
Morals. It happens, you feel me? It's just morals, simple morals. And like I said, I just learned from other people's mistakes. Cause it's not that you can't blame them, but it's just some people do certain shit. At the end of the day, no matter what goes on in your life, you have complete control over it. Whether you on a drug or you just mad, whatever, you got complete control over everything that you do.
True.
So it's just, it's no excuses. There's no excuses for nothing.
Do you feel like? See what I don't know. I guess this isn't like podcast. It's so much shit. Like that's not like podcast material. It's a lot of shit so much backstory. You can't. It wouldn't be fair to do that. But like I feel like sometimes, like I said, I know I'm not perfect, and I know I don't know. It's too much to explain on the podcast. Like I said, but it's like sometimes I feel like he doesn't even know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so many of us. Like I was talking about, wow, that's crazy. I could actually connect the dots on that. Like I was talking about, like, having 2 girlfriends is expensive. If you're one man, right? And stop me if I'm wrong. I don't want it to feel like I'm not. This is just general. It's not towards you. I mean, it applies to you, but it's not. I'm not saying it to you. I'm just speaking on him. If you're one man and you can afford one, not when I say afford, I don't mean money, I just mean with time in life. You could afford 1 carton of orange juice. You can't split that carton of orange juice between 4 homes. You know what I'm saying? You can't take that carton of orange juice and it's gonna take you all goddamn day. You ain't got time to work if you gotta go to every house and pour a glass for everybody. So I feel like he was one man with 1 carton of orange juice with no patience. That's a recipe for disaster. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. And I feel like with him, like, and that's why I say, like, and that's what I think what I was saying before. But I feel like he didn't live with me because as far as my memory is concerned, like what I really remember, I have memories of like my childhood, like being 4 and 6 and 7, but that's not every day. As far as like 12 and on, I can tell you everything that happened every day of my life, pretty much. Like, it'd be some shit I don't remember. Like, and I'm not saying I'm perfect, but like as far as my dad, I think I know. You know, like some shit with my friends, I don't know. Some shit. Him, trust me, I could tell you if he was there. So I feel like he only lived with me for like 4 years in my memory. But I feel like he was always there. But I feel like me and you together, we go through the same shit and we know our struggles. And when you say things, you wake me up to it. Like, so I give my dad, like, I mean, I don't want it to come off as slander because it's like on the record, so I don't want it to sound like that. But, I mean, when slander's worthy, I'll give it, trust me. But, like, I feel like I kind of taught myself a lot of shit as a man.
That's a fact.
I feel like I feel like dad wasn't around. My father figure was like Tony Soprano. I know that sounds stupid, but like, and it wasn't necessarily rap. I wouldn't say music.
Cut you off,
no, go ahead.
But that shit is crazy for me to hear because it's everything you saying. I feel the same exact ways.
Wow, that's why I wanted to.
That's why
I
the shit
brought
is
it up.
bugged out to me because it's just like I'm not bugging. I'm not wilding.
Okay, like I was talking about
I always
before.
thought my whole life, up until just now, I don't know, am I bugging? Nah, I'm not bugging. Cause I'm not the only person that's thinking the same exact way. Like it's not nothing you said. It's everything the same exact.
That's crazy.
That shit crazy. That shit is.
But see,
super crazy.
that's the shit. Like, that's what got me, and I really felt like I'm not gonna say, and that's why I say I don't want to slander him, but that's the real shit. Like I really felt like I paved my own way, kind of. You know what I'm saying? I feel and I never really is in. It's almost unfair to talk about it. Oh shit! It's almost unfair to talk about it on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's almost unfair to do that to him for his sake. But I feel like I don't know. Like you just said, and you said it's the first time you heard it in your life. I feel like that's the first time it's been called. Who the fuck else would I talk about this with? We've never had to talk. So I feel like it's like, whoa, okay, so I'm not bugging. And I get to that crossroad where it feels like, is this proving me wrong or right in the long run? Like, am I wrong and it's proving me further wrong, or is it proving me right? You know what I'm saying? But if two people feel it, I don't know. Like when I talk about like 10 years from now you having the same problem, like I don't know. Like our oldest Tasha, they're at odds. And I'm like, come on, like, all right, like, I don't know. I feel like that really affects us as men. No, I don't know. It affects me as a man.
Damn. That's a fact.
I mean, you're a man, though.
That's true.
It's a fact, though. It does.
That shit is, and see, that's why I say my wife is like the perfect person, cause I like, and I'm gonna go off topic here a little bit. Like my and we would talk about relationships, so I could tell the people this. If the cards are already on the table here. My baby moms, I tell her things like that, and she throw it back at me, and I'll be like, ouch. God damn, why you say that? I told you that because I thought we was cool. And you know what's crazy about it? That's why I tell people not to confess their sins, because now it already broke my heart once, and now I tell the world about it now. Like now it's not my secret anymore. I'm not afraid of it. You know what I'm saying? Then at the time, like the shit I'm telling you is like, I would never tell anybody that. Like that'd be some shit I keep to myself as a man. Like, nah, my pops, as far as niggas are concerned, he did everything he could do. As far as he's concerned, he's my GOAT. But then I get older, like, you know what? Maybe that'd be part of the problem with niggas. Like, maybe I'm not being my best me if people are keeping secrets from me. Because now I feel like I'm keeping secrets from niggas I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I feel like, I don't know. Like, I don't want that pass. Don't give me that pass. As a man, listen. As a man, don't give me that pass. I'm being 100. Look, that's why I wanted to go on the record with it. And that's why I tell niggas don't confess unless you ready. I'll go on the record. Like, yo, if I'm fucking up and you know me as a man, if you know me as a human being, and I don't give a fuck if I see you at work. I don't give a fuck if I run into you at my grandma's. I don't give a fuck if I see you at the deli. If I'm fucking up, tell me. Like, if you see me not on the right path, and that comes with a grain of salt. Like, some people, it'd be none of their business. They don't know. But the people close to you, you got to tell them. I mean, the people who you have who have influence on you, you have to tell them. And that's, keep your circle tight at all times. You know what I'm saying? Surround yourself with good people. But we talked about it with him. I'm like, all right, man. This is getting crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are at odds, and I try to broker it, and then I'm like, you know what? I get it. I ain't mad at you, kid. Like, is it recent shit? You think it's recent shit or like old shit? Because I hold a grudge.
Nah.
Like, I suck and I hold a grudge.
I hold grudges, OD, but it's not even old shit. It's just morals. It's just principle, dog. Like, it's just certain shit, dog. Certain shit, I'm not letting it go down with my people.
Okay.
At all. it don't matter where I'm at in life. It's just certain shit I'm just not gonna accept. Feel me?
Anywho, on other news, don't come in women unless you want to be with them forever. I wish my pops told me that. Like, I wish he was like, yo. He used to tell me though, if you get a woman pregnant, you gotta marry her. But that's what made me feel guilty, because I thought he was right, and then I realized, like, no. He told it to me fucked up. He should have just told me don't fuck her unless you love her. Like he gave it to me as like a backup plan. Like, yo, if you get a woman pregnant, you gotta marry her. You're with her. That's why I be feeling like shit is me. Like, that was a real moral dilemma in my life. If we gonna, you know what I'm saying, to be like, I don't know, man. But then I started saying, like, yo, if you like her that much, you fucking marry her, because I'm gonna tell you it don't work with us. So I wish he was like, yo, don't come in women unless you love them. For real. Like, because like I said, if we used the condom, we never had sex. That's real shit. Yo, one thing I love about my uncle is that the nigga went to the Navy. The reason I didn't want to go to the Navy is because I thought it was going to be, like, I really thought I couldn't handle college. Like, I really thought I was like, I don't know. I was like, if I go out there, if I go to Plattsburgh or wherever the fuck I gotta go, like, that's not gonna be good. I'm gonna get somebody pregnant. Like, at that point in my life, I was too horny, and I know my limits. That's why I didn't hang out with certain niggas, because I knew I'd end up in jail.
That's a fact.
So, but one thing I love about my uncle was that he took the fucking leap to go to the Navy. I thought that shit was ill. Like, and my uncle was a major part of my, like, when I say my dad wasn't there, my uncle was. I could always go to this nigga for an answer. I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck what was going on in his life. Like, he really gave me a lot of game. When he came home from the military, like, he changed my, I tell this story all the time. I know he gets sick of it, but I don't give a fuck. I never told it on the record. When he came home from the Navy, he had 6 throwbacks. The nigga had the John Elway Stanford Cardinals jersey. You know, as a Broncos fan, my nigga, that was like the holy grail. Like, I was like, wait, that exists? He was like, you like this shit? He took the shit off, like, psh, here you go. Like, I was like, wow. Nobody's ever done anything. I mean, listen, hold up. Before I finish this, like, not my mom. My mom doesn't count. She did all she could for me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mean it like that. But as far as, like, another human being other than my mom, I was like, this is the coolest fucking Are you kidding me? Like, you gonna give me this shit? So, like, and I know that's a stupid thing because it's material, but it wasn't about the jersey, but it was like, oh, you like this shit? Here. Like, this is nothing. Like, that was like, whoa. And, like, I remember, like, a lot of those, when I first was learning how to drive, he was like, and don't get me wrong, I stole my pop's car when I was 12. I stole that shit from right here. Man, me and like I always talk about, yo, wait, I'm gonna tell this story, because I'm telling mad stories at once, but I gotta get into this shit. Yo, and where's the weed? I didn't even get the weed in me yet. This is gonna be good. Yo, I was mad at my pops, right? I'm like, yo, because I told him I wanted a car. And he was like, you gotta get a permit before you get a car. And I'm like, you already telling me reasons I can't have this shit. That's not the deal, bro. That's not what we talking about. I'm talking about, can I have a car? He's like, you don't even have a fucking license. There you go again, my nigga. We not talking about that. Bro, he left his car here with my grandfather. He left it with Papa in front of the house. I was like, this motherfucker don't want to give me a car? I'll take this shit. Like, I was sitting on the porch like, I'm gonna take this shit. Bro, I went inside to my grandfather like, yo, can I grab a CD out of the car? Yo, he gave me the shit. He gave me the key. Bro, I was down on when you text me, like, he was like, yo, you know, like, he was like, yo, pick me up from here, like, you know, I'm gonna be at. I'm like, man, I can tell you when the lights change on that block. Fuck you talking about? Like, I was really on that block on the one ways going the wrong way as an idiot kid. Yo, that's why it's crazy, because then when it came time to, like, I was talking to my pops about the car, and I'm like, yo, this nigga don't want to let me drive, man. Like, I just want to. Uncle was like, you want to drive? Bro, he gave me the keys. Like, here you go, bro. Take this shit. I was like, really? All right, this is awesome. I'm like, yo, this is how it's supposed to be. But see, it's different because he's my uncle and I'm not. I call him my second dad, but he's my uncle. You know, like in all reality. I feel like if my pop, and that's weird examples that I just named, but like those were like pivotal moments to me. Like my permit test, he took me. My fucking my mom took me for my permit. My road test, he drove me. Like, yo, the fucking car stalled out and everything. Like, he was like, you good, my nigga, this shit going. The car, remember she is Malibu? That shit was like stalling out. He like, yo, my nigga, like, how long was the road test? 3 minutes? Like, he was like, yo, what's the worst that could happen? You fail this shit, you take it again. Like, don't worry. Like, he really, those encouragement moments, I always know who to go to. I'm telling you, like, I always know who to. And it was like, I was telling the Navy story, but and then after that, when I wanted the car, he gave me a Stratus. Like, yo, man, take this shit. Like, first tattoo? I was like, yo, I want a tat. I was motherfucking 17. I'm like, yo, he like, yo, you want to get a tattoo? And I was like, oh no, excuse me. I was like, I wanted to tattoo. And he was like, yo, you want to get a tattoo for real? I'm like, yeah, let me go right now. And I'm like, all right, I'm not. I'm like, let's wait till my birthday. Like, I was like, nah, I'm scared, my nigga. Like, yo, on my birthday, I was like, yo, I want to go get a tat. He like, man, get in the car.
You're 17.
I was 17. I gave the dude my license. He looked at the shit. He's like, oh, yeah, just turned 18. My uncle looked at me like, oh, shit. I looked at him like, oh, shit, it really worked. Like, yo, he took me. And I'm not saying my pop should have. See, I'm not saying my pop should have took me for a tattoo. But I'm thinking, like, those moments where you really look like, I could think of, like, encouraging my dream. Like, my pops was like, yo, I want you to go to the military. And I'm like, nigga, you just don't want to pay for college. Like, I'm on to you. I'm like, to my uncle, you want to go to the military? And I was telling when he was going, I'm like, oh, that's crazy. But he was just doing it for him. And I'm like, I think I want to go. And I'm like, nah, my nigga, I can't be on a boat. That's like college. That's worse. I can't behave on a cruise, nigga. You think I'm gonna go to the... You think I'm gonna go to the motherfucking... The military? Oh, you was a military man too, right?
No.
Oh, you didn't? Well, nigga, you built like a military nigga. Speaking of tattoos, I got a serious question. How you feel about Drake's celebrity tattoos? Like, he got mad people on him. He got an Aaliyah, which I got. Then he got Sade, and I was like, all right, man. Then he got the Lil Wayne, and I was like, all right, this is getting a little excessive.
You got Lil Wayne on him?
Man, I'll pull this shit up.
Man, that shit kind of weird to me.
Now, wait till you see this shit. And then he got the Denzel. You seen the Denzel shit?
Not his name.
No.
Denzel Washington?
Yeah.
Denzel Washington.
We got a trumpet, right?
The Mo Better Blues shit. Look at this shit. Yo, let me tell you. I love my uncle. I do. You're great. I don't know if I'm gonna tattoo your face on me. Like, why can't we just be like... I'm gonna tell you the crazy shit. I stole one of his tats. I stole one of my uncle's tats. This shit under here? He has the illest tribal ever known to man. Like, I put that shit on the inside of my... Like, I'm like... When the tat man was like, what you want? I was like, make my shit like this. And he was like, I got you. And I put it on the inside as my ode to him. But as far as his face... Like, oh my God. Would you ever... Like, I don't know, bro.
Nah,
Do you have... Oh, you got tats.
Yeah.
I I'm like, come on, my G. Like it scrolled across my fucking computer while I was looking, and it really made me think about
You
it.
got the hat on and everything. Like, that's crazy.
Is that crazy? I thought that was a little crazy. I thought that was a little excessive. Wait, I thought that was a little excessive.
Like, yo, like,
You couldn't find no better picture. If
why
you
did
was
he
going to
go-
do that, you couldn't find no better
why do
picture.
you think that was a good idea?
Wait,
though?
but thank
I
you.
don't-
He got mad at these shits though. Damn, you seen the Denzel shit? You didn't see the Denzel tattoo. For those listeners who are still listening, which I kind of forgot we were recording a little bit, I want you to Google this shit your damn self. That's nuts, no?
You said with the hat, everything.
Oh.
You gonna be 80.
See, I don't want this to sound like Drake slander. That's my man,
Lil
but
Wayne hat still look fresh.
wait,
Oh, man,
what?
That's a sad day, yo.
Wait, don't say that.
Real talk.
You're kidding me.
You have to die.
Original Playboy.
Hold on, let me see that. I'm sorry, podcast listeners. I know I'm all over the rails tonight. I gotta Google it.
I might even start
Nah.
crying, man.
Nah, that's fucked up.
You know what?
Hold on.
I had saw it.
What'd you say?
He's like 135.
Oh, you. Oh, never mind. I was reading. Yo, he really died.
How old was he when he died?
Wait, that's terrible. Like, R.I.P. to the GOAT, Hugh Hefner.
Go.
Now that's a fact though.
Ain't nobody,
Viagra will keep you going.
Ain't nobody ever better than him.
Viagra. Who? Hugh Hefner?
Yeah.
He was the illest.
Ellis.
Still on the record, so don't say anything
He
crazy.
had mad bitches.
Nah, listen. Let me tell you, with Hugh Hefner, like,
Still, yeah.
that's why.
He had mad bitches living at his house.
With Hugh Hefner?
Want to live there.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like Hugh Hefner. That's why. See, I talked about that shit. I know it's very soon, so I don't want to talk about him. You know, God bless the GOAT, Hugh Hefner. But like, what's the difference between him and R. Kelly? No. It's some.
Yeah,
It's
no
a.
difference.
But
It's
don't
no
you got
difference.
like
It's matter of fact, Hugh Hefner is worse, my nigga.
But this is what I'm saying. Like,
well, why they want to be there?
that's what I'm saying. What's the difference? Hugh Hefner was a pimp.
They
Like,
saying-
no.
they saying-
I'm not talking about a player like how we say it.
saying
Hugh Hefner was a
saying-
pimp.
It's saying R. Kelly is holding them bitches there, like they hold them down in there. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, bro, he would be indicted if that. No, see, this is. I'm not justifying his actions. Maybe I shouldn't have brought up R. Kelly. This is. I don't want him to go off the rails. But
But that's some cult shit he doing.
what the fuck is Hugh Hefner doing?
He just got a whole bunch of bad bitches.
It's a
around,
bigger
man.
cult.
What you talking about?
It's a cult.
That's what I'm
times
saying. It's a real brand. Like they have a logo.
100. White.
So what's the difference? No, I mean,
So because he white.
It's white privilege, man.
it doesn't have anything to do with.
White
Listen,
privilege, man.
you know what's crazy? It is though. I mean, at some point,
It's white privilege.
look at the dude. Look at the Bunny Ranch dude. That's why I
Yo,
say he's still a pimp.
I respect it though. Like, do your thing, dog.
No, listen. At the end of it all, Hugh Hefner is still a pimp. Like that's why I say people. When you say pimp, people think no, that's bad. That's what the fuck he's doing. Like if he was a black dude, they would either say he's R. Kelly, and I don't be on the race shit, but that's real. If it was R. Kelly, they would say he was a creep. If it was the Bunny Ranch guy, he's a businessman like Hugh Hefner. Oh, it's different. It's the same shit.
Same thing.
If like what that shit, Sister Wives. If you convince that's a cult. Like that's, what it is.
Damn.
But we 2 hours into the
91.
podcast. I'm about to wrap this shit up.
It's really been 2 hours.
Yeah, bro. We out of White Henny. Do we have any more?
No.
Pass me that bag.
This bag?
Thank you. Nah, this. Well, wait.
Since he died, what's going on?
There's more.
What's gonna
It's gonna
happen?
be a
It's a celebration. Crack that. Ain't no point on staring and looking at it. You gotta touch the bottle. What's wrong with you? Who raised you? What's wrong with you niggas? Crack that. Pour me some troubles. Anywho.
Pour your own trouble.
Now I tell people to pour their own troubles. I don't know what people are going through in their life. It was some other shit I wanted to talk about on the podcast, but I can't remember. I gotta go check my notes. Thank you. You're a good man. You watching Jim Carrey over there?
I want to get going.
Let me ask you something since we're gonna switch topics. You think battle rapping is done?
Nah.
I'm gonna tell you, this shit is so old, but I watched it just I think like Sunday or Monday. I watched the Joe Budden versus
I still watch it.
No, I watched Joe Budden versus Hollow the Dawn. What was that, like 2 years ago? At this point, probably.
Like
Maybe
four.
more.
Like
Maybe more?
4 or 5.
Yo, I watched that shit for the first time. I skipped it. I don't even know how I skipped it. I guess I just wasn't trying to hear it at the time. When they got to the last round and his son started talking about his mother, like I thought that shit. First of all, I thought Joe Budden's was terrible. I can't tell you who won or who lost. That's it.
Joe Budden lost bad.
So that's why I say I agree. But it was like they both. You said Hollow won also.
Yeah.
So I'll give you that, I guess.
Joe Budden was rapping as if he was in a booth. Like,
Yeah.
that's not what battle rap is.
I feel like
my
he
nigga.
wasn't even doing that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he wasn't.
He was so fucked up that he couldn't even spit.
Might as well. I gotta wait for this thing.
But I felt like it was like just trash. Like I felt like it was so weird. Like I felt like it was really garbage. Like
Yeah, that shit was terrible.
So is it?
He was getting disrespected bad too.
The other shit is when they start telling each other's when they start talking about indictments they had and all that other shit, fine.
Like personal shit.
But no, the personal shit with the guy with the hold on. Listeners, whatever you're listening on, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to go rate this. So if you're in the iTunes store, go ahead. If you feel like I deserve 1 star, go for it. But if you enjoyed what you heard, go ahead and give that 5 stars. And if you're on anything else, like this and share it with somebody who you think needs to hear it.